Is green tea better than coffee? This is a question a lot of people ask, and in this video, we're going to break it down. We'll be comparing the antioxidants green tea versus coffee, as well as various other compounds to see is green tea healthier than coffee. We'll also be looking at a few different teas that make it easier to drink green tea instead of coffee, helping you replace the flavor and the caffeine that you love. Let's get started. So right off the bat, is green tea better than coffee? The word better is pretty subjective, so we prefer not to take a side. Instead, we're more interested in learning, is coffee or green tea better for you? In the next section, we're going to be taking a look at the unique compounds within the tea leaf to see is green tea healthier than coffee. So when we compare the tea leaf to the ground coffee bean, we notice a few key differences. Green tea is rich in catechins, a type of antioxidant. The most notable and studied catechin is epigallocatechin Galli, or EGCG, which has been associated with various health benefits. When comparing the antioxidants in green tea versus coffee, there's no contest. So what about the L-theanine? Next, we have the L-theanine in the tea leaf. So given that both drinks have caffeine, why is green tea special? Green tea is something that coffee does not have. The amino acid L-theanine, which has a calming and relaxing effect. The combination of L-theanine and caffeine in green tea can provide a balanced and focused energy boost without the jittery side effects often associated with coffee. Now let's talk about the acidity in the tea leaf versus the coffee bean. Green tea is generally easier on the stomach compared to coffee, which can be more acidic and may cause digestive discomfort for some people. It may also be easier on the teeth. Not only does green tea have catechins, but it also has another antioxidant class, polyphenols. These polyphenols may inhibit the growth of bacteria in the mouth, potentially reducing the risk of cavities and promoting overall oral hygiene. More importantly, green tea can also have potential cardiovascular benefits. Some studies suggest that it may even have the potential to lower LDL cholesterol levels, improve arterial function, and contribute to heart health. These benefits are not as prominent in coffee. The next difference is probably the one most talked about, and that's the lower caffeine content. Green tea generally contains less caffeine than coffee. This can be advantageous to people that are looking to lower their caffeine intake or those that are sensitive to its stimulating effects. We still have 3 more benefits of green tea to get to, but before that, it would really mean a lot to us if you could subscribe to this YouTube channel and like this video to see more like it in the future. Now let's talk about hydration. Green tea contributes to daily fluid intake and can be a hydrating option. Unlike coffee, which can have a diuretic effect, green tea is less likely to contribute to dehydration. But is green tea better than coffee when it comes to losing weight? Some research suggests that the combination of catechins and caffeine in green tea may have a mild thermogenic effect, potentially contributing to weight management by increasing calorie expenditure. Because it's so important, green tea versus coffee weight loss is a topic we'll be covering in more detail later on in the video. But finally, let's talk about mental alertness. The L-theanine in green tea is thought to buffer some of the negative side effects of caffeine. It's also thought to induce a calming effect on the brain and stimulate alpha brainwave activity, the same brainwave stimulated during long periods of meditation. This is why tea drinkers report having a longer lasting, calm, alert energy throughout the day, without the crash later on. So if you're a coffee drinker but you're looking to make the switch to green tea, here are a few great teas you can start with. First, we have Gyokuro. Gyokuro is a long shaded Japanese green tea that has a unique sweet and savory flavor. It's also very high in caffeine and theanine. Gyokuro has between 120 to 140 milligrams of caffeine per serving, which is way more than a cup of coffee. You may not notice the same jolt or crash as you would with coffee because Gyokuro is also high in L-theanine. Try swapping out your morning cup of coffee for this supercharged green tea and see how you feel. You can find it on our website, neoteas.com. Next, we have matcha. Matcha powder is another long-shaded, high-caffeine green tea. Like Gyokuro, it's also very high in theanine to buffer some of the negative side effects of the caffeine. Ceremonial matcha contains about 68 milligrams of caffeine per teaspoon, but you can easily double this in a cup to get your morning caffeine fix. It also works great in lattes. If you want to mix your tea with milk and sugar, we recommend you go for the latte-grade matcha. This matcha is made from later harvests, so it's more affordable, and the stronger flavor works great with milk and sugar. This tea is produced without the use of pesticides or chemicals on the farm of Mr. Masuda in Shizuoka. If you want it, you can try it on our website, neoteas.com. Finally, we have Hojicha. If you're okay giving up the caffeine but not the flavor of coffee, Hojicha is a good option. This is a roasted Japanese green tea, which gives it a bolder, more roasted flavor of coffee, caramel, or chocolate. This tea is low in caffeine, but it does a good job at mimicking that coffee flavor. So you'll notice that when we explore is green tea better than coffee, antioxidants come up a lot. This is one of the major reasons to drink green tea instead of coffee. Green tea is rich in antioxidants antioxidants like EGCG. In fact, matcha tea has 20 times as many antioxidants as blueberries, which people normally think of as being antioxidant-rich. Catechins are the most prevalent antioxidant in green tea, and they are formed naturally as the tea leaf is exposed to sunlight. Coffee, on the other hand, contains a very minimal amount of antioxidants, and this is why green tea is often thought of as being better for you than coffee. So that handles the antioxidant part. But what about the weight loss? One advantage of green tea versus coffee for weight loss has to do with the thermogenic effects. The catechins in green tea, particularly EGCG, may have a mild thermogenic effect, which could help increase calorie expenditure and fat oxidation, potentially contributing to weight loss. Some studies even suggest that green tea extract, when consumed before exercise, may increase fat burning before physical activity. This could be beneficial for people that are incorporating exercise into their weight loss routine. So when it comes to weight loss, one component is exercise, but the other component is diet. Green tea may have appetite-suppressing effects, helping people manage their food intake. This can be advantageous for people aiming to reduce calorie consumption as part of their weight loss strategy. Green tea has also been linked to improved insulin sensitivity, which is essential for the regulation of blood sugar levels. Better insulin sensitivity may contribute to more stable energy levels and potentially reduce the risk of overeating. So is green tea better than coffee? We'll let you be the judge of that. All we can say is that there are many advantages to drinking green tea instead of coffee. If you're curious about making the switch and trying any of these green teas that we mentioned, you can find them all at neoteas.com. After traveling around Japan for the past few years, we've met with dozens of farmers and sampled hundreds of different types of teas. We've ultimately selected a list of our favorites, and you can find them all on our website with free shipping options worldwide. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.